Hello, Steve White, Steve White, say no. I'm having some super drama at the moment. Okay, so I started collecting the DC Macfarlane DC multiverse characters a while ago from Macfarlane. I didn't have any problem finding Wonder Woman and Batman and Aquaman and the Flash and Shazam and all that. But when I tried to get the Cavil Superman, I couldn't find one. There were only a few random ones at scalper prices, like $200 and stuff like that. And I thought, what the hell? Why is this one so hard to get? But I also had issues with it because it had a plastic cape, and I hate plastic capes. But then I was looking, I found a Mafex one with a material cape. I thought, awesome, because I thought it was a knockoff. I thought, okay, it's just a knockoff of the Macfarlane one, but with a material cape. That's fine, that'll do. So I buy it, and I find it's totally a different company, totally a different mold, totally a different toy. The way the joints move and everything's totally different. And I'm like, damn. And also the symbol, it's hard to tell here because I repainted it. It's basically molded flat, smooth, and a bright red and bright yellow. So it looks like the regular Superman logo, when we all know the one on his chest of the Henry Cavill Superman was darker and had texture and had a pattern on it. Like the rest of the costume has a pattern, but this was just, it just didn't work. And I'm like, oh, damn. It's not what I thought it was. And no matter what I did, whenever I looked at my superheroes standing over there, he just didn't fit. I thought, oh, fine, I'll get the other one later on. I'll just pay more for it later. But then I found out there was actually a material one, because I thought I had to settle for the plastic cape. I thought, well, I've got one with a material cape, one with a plastic cape, it'll be fine. But then they did a material cape as a Target exclusive. It was awful. They had a lot of stitching and it puckered up and doesn't sit right. And with the capes, you just have to have straight material. You can't sew the cape like the large ones because it just doesn't work. You can't scale it and it just looks really bulky and weird. So I thought, fine, I guess I'll just have to settle for the rubber one, the plastic cape. And then they re-released the Cavil Superman in a 2-pack with Doomsday. I think that's the character who killed Superman in the movies. He's huge, and it's a bit overpriced, but still it's less to buy than Cavil on his own, and it's got a material cape, but the material cape's not attached properly, because it should be attached from just above the symbol here. This one actually goes under the symbol, so it's coming down the sides like it should, but it's ending well after it should and doesn't look right. And the other one, they attach it from the sides here and it just comes over and doesn't come down here. So, yeah. It's still a material cape and it looks good, but it doesn't look right. And I'm like, am I going to be happy with that? Am I going to keep looking at that and going, it's not attached right? Are they going to do a third one and attach a plain material cape? Because all they've got to do is punch 2 little holes in here, push the cape in, attach it on the other side so it doesn't pull out, or just glue it down. That's all they have to do. This one they slipped under a logo that they added, and the logo they added basically is molded like the regular Superman logo. It doesn't have the detail that this one should, so that didn't work either. So basically I can't get a Superman that I'm happy with, a Cavil Superman that I'm happy with. It's either got a plastic cape, which at least looks accurate, but it's plastic and I hate plastic capes, or you get this one with the wrong symbol and the close cape, because the material's quite nice. It looks like, his cape in the movie, but it's not attached quite right. And then the other one, the material's a lot cheaper, and it's not quite attached right. So it's like, what do I have to do to get a Cavil Superman with a good cape? How hard is it? And what I do, because what's really maddening is one was on sale. It was just someone had it one up for a good price, which never happens. And I had it in my cart and I was going to get it, but I was like, do I really want the plastic cape? Because I could get the one with the material cape that doesn't attach right. Which is going to bother me less, plastic cape or material cape that's not attached right? And but this one was actually cheaper than the 2-pack. So I thought, just go with the cheaper version. You've got a material cape, so you sort of have both. And then while I was debating that, someone else bought it. So now I'm back to where I was before. So this has been one big disaster. And I'm like, am I the only person living this horror of, trying to find a decent Cavil, for the Macfarlane multiverse line? It can't just be me, right? I just needed some YouTube therapy to talk about it for a minute, and maybe someone would watch this and be like, I know your pain. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk about you bad the whole time. You're a decent toy. You're a good alternative. Like I like having ones that are a little bit different and having different versions of stuff. But that only works when you've got, one, hero version or one main version, one that you're really happy with, and then you just have different versions, just to add to the collection. But when you don't have the base, the additions don't really work. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe, but let me know what you think, and if you're experiencing the same issue.